also a bit of a game at the top. York hosting are going to Rochdale in a winner-takes-all final, and who will go into League Two. Morecambe kicking off. They're going from right to left. They're going for an old-school kick-off routine. Tollett over the ball with Songo, and they go to the right-hand side. Clark across the halfway line to Knowles. Balls to Damani Mello on the left-hand side of the penalty box. Looks for options. One of them being Carl McAllister. Edge of the area, calls him to shoot. He does just that and goes into the keeper, Boney, on his near post. Well watched. A good strike from McAllister.
Yeah, very typical Kyle McAllister effort. That, you know, just
red patterns and stripes on. Defensive header won by Mendy. To Carl McAllister, thread through Zetaluku, is in the box now, puts it across goal, can't find Mellor, might find Knowles, who's chased from the keeper. Good save as well, and Morecambe managed to clear. I think there's going to be a long one into the box. No, they go short to Clark, who turns, goes back to McAllister, he thinks about doing that. Finds Biabu in the area, stops his run, in the 6-yard box, plays it towards goal, and it goes in! Gilly Biabu with a well-worked corner routine, found on the touchline, got himself into space, took a bit of deflection on the way, but after 12 minutes, Forest Green 1-0 up. Yeah, it's a brilliant goal from Biabu, definitely took a deflection off the Morecambe defender there, but it's a brilliant bit of work once again, and I think he's been really impressive in this opening 12 minutes, Gilly Biabu. He's been involved in a lot down that left-hand side, and has definitely deserved this goal to open the scoring for Forest Green here. Yeah, it was so congested in there. He did so well to first keep the ball on, but get himself... Could happen today. They're both on the bench though. Biabu's already scored one for Forest Green, leading by a goal to nil. Mendy has space, goes towards the edge of the area. Might have a shot, you know, plays it to Knowles, who does shoot into the hands of Boney, and Forest Green are in control of this game now, I think. As Morecambe reset from the back to Boney. He's forced out of his area, still manages to play the ball long, looking for Wright. Mendy wins the first header, or Taylor wins the second. And Campbell has space. Zetaluku didn't want it there, has been nipped off by Edwards, drives on forward. Edge of the penalty area for Morecambe, puts the ball across goal, puts Campbell on his backside, shot from Pagel, saves, but the rebound is cleared by Jordan Moore-Taylor. And that's a good defending and keeping them.
Absolutely, and rightfully so as well.
Campbell to Moore-Taylor. Moore-Taylor finds Knowles, the great pass. Knowles storms on forward, opens up for him. Another go, but he faces Clark in the box. Clark touches heavy, shove in the back, and wins himself a penalty. I think it was a bit fortuitous there. It was a penalty, but the touch is a bit heavy, and then off the ball, the player comes storming in, barging from behind, and the referee had no doubt points to the spot. To Carl McAllister, 12 yards out, in front of the North Stand. Takes a breath and scores the Forest Green, sends the keeper the wrong way. Played it to the keeper's left-hand side on 23 minutes. Forest Green dominating them, leading by 2 goals to nil. Yeah, brilliant penalty from Carl McAllister, well drilled into that bottom right corner. It's the 17th goal of the season now in the league for Forest Green. What a season he's had. We've mentioned it before, the chances that he's had, pinpoint accuracy, well, that was nothing, that was everything there for it. You know, it's a brilliantly drilled effort. And like you say, penalties might be important. South Shields needing to win there. Zetaluku on the right-hand side. Hopefully there won't be a league. Forest Green will be in next season, but they've got a few tricky games in the middle. They're going to go to League Two. Gilly Biabu, edge of the D, shot, powerful, good save over the bar from Bonnie for Forest Green corner. That came out on there for Gilly Biabu.
Yeah, second almost sort of kills it a little bit for their confidence. You know, I think Forest Green have been massively on top in their second half, and it's been really, really good value, and probably could have scored a few more.
Biabu to Clark, edge of the box, could be more soon though, as McAllister drives on forward, picks up well to Damani Mello, back to McAllister, to Knowles on the left-hand side, good football this from Forest Green. Knowles still with it, back goes it to Biabu, puts the shot in, it gets to the near post, so that was some beautiful football from the Rovers.
Yeah, really good team move there from Forest Green. I think a lot of it came through Carl McAllister and Sean Zetaluku once again.
Has a swerving shot, and that's not bad. Bonnie watches it well, the Morecambe keeper, and bowls it out quickly. But it has some bend on that. Morecambe down the left-hand side to Tollett. Goes past a couple of challenges, has a long-range effort, which Pagel watches it well. And Forest Green do stumble after though. More Taylor to come up and clear, and Forest Green still trying to keep Morecambe away as Clark comes and mops up and eventually should clear for Forest Green. That wasn't 100% confident by Pagel. Forest Green still had possession, and eventually Clark wins on a free kick. Great work from Jaden Clark. For them this season, or will be involved still in the club next season. Knowles, Clark's on it, McAllister there as well. They do go short, and Clark puts in second phase. Looking to find a goal, and that's Kirkhoff! Kirkhoff scores for Forest Green. Another great corner routine. Played it into Kirkhoff, comes away from his man, and fresh off the bench. After 56 minutes, Kirkhoff scores for Forest Green 3-0 up.
Yeah, absolutely delightful from Forest Green. A second corner goal as well this afternoon. A brilliant cross in from Jaden Clark to find Kirkhoff, and it's a free header for the tall centre half who's only just come on 3 minutes ago. And Forest Green make it 3-0.
Another really worked corner routine you've got to say from Forest Green.
Yeah, absolutely brilliant delivery as well. You know, to get on the end of that is really, really well worked from that.
And this could be the moment for Christian Deutsch. We've seen it's the 44th Marnie Mellor. He's playing as a lone striker with Deutsch. He gets the hugs from Knowles. The standing ovation for Christian Deutsch, the club legend, coming on at the new lawn. A goal-scoring hero, a wonderful bloke as well. And you can hear the sound. Cheltenham Town's trip to Bristol Rovers at 3 o'clock. Catches the ball bounce over the top of him. Kirkhoff mops up and allows Pagel to go off his line. Not the most convincing of clearances, but Fairclough gets the ball taken off him by Clark. Finds Horton on the left. Horton runs on forward. Reese in the middle. Deutsch wants it in the box. Reese has it in the area. Deutsch on the far post so he can find him. Reese has the ball at his feet. Goes past one. Plays the ball across goal. Is Deutsch there? No, but Knowles is, and flew through his shot blocked. Again, unfortunately, I think everyone just wants to pass to Christian Deutsch.
Yeah, absolutely, but it was a brilliant bit of work by Ricardo Reese to even get it down that left-hand side in the first place.
Kenji on the left-hand side. Goes back to Horton. Searching ball, looking for Reese, can't be found. 180 travelling from Morecambe.
I'll just get confirmation on that because I think it might have actually been 122, but...
still not bad, 122 made the trip. Knowles on the right-hand side, Deutsch in the middle, Ricardo Reese also in the box. Knowles goes inside his man, to Clark, to Campbell, to Horton, Horton to Clark again. Back he goes to Mendy. Find Knowles on the edge of the area, Trey Pemberton, played across to Ricardo Reese, who heads home the Forest Green before. Simple ball across the box, found Ricardo Reese, unmarked, don't do that to the Welshman, heads home to make it Forest Green 4, Morecambe 0.
Yeah, it's a brilliant ball in and well delivered by Ricardo Reese. Brilliant for him to get back on the score sheet going into the playoffs as well. His 5th goal since signing for Forest Green back in January. But yeah, brilliant header, and that is surely job done for Forest Green.
From the goal kick, Mendy wins the first header, well brought down by Knowles. Got options to his left of Horton. Deutsch in the right-hand side of the box as well. Has a shot. Ricardo Reese to the rebound. And scores! Ricardo Reese, strikers thinking. Goes on the area of the keeper on the save. Slots over a tight angle. His second. And Forest Green's 5th. As it's Forest Green 5, Morecambe 0.
Yeah, it all came from the work of Tom Knowles there. A well-drilled effort to force Miles Boney into the save. And like you say, it's a striker's finish for Ricardo Reese. One that you can't miss there. And how brilliant it is for Ricardo Reese to be on a brace going into the playoffs.
Ricardo Reese with his brace. And he did what Christian Deutsch would have told him to do. There's Forest Green anyway, 5 goals to 0. And we've got to keep an eye on the full time at Southend. As Morecambe going forward through Ogururu in the middle. Here he comes at the edge of the area. He's got option to his left-hand side. Through with Ogururu, has a shot. Pagel with a save. Parried to his left-hand side. Daniel Pagel not been called much in the first 94 minutes. There.
Well, I was going to say, I'm not really surprised to be honest. Both teams love scoring late goals all season.
Full time whistle goes here at the new lawn. Forest Green come away by 5 goals to 0 victors against Morecambe.